You guys, I'm back, bitches. I'm so excited. Can you tell how excited I am? Oh my God, I'm so excited. I'm back in my onesie. And I am just really excited to be here because I've missed you guys very much. YouTube has been broken. You guys have not been seeing my video. If you're seeing this video, it's because for some reason your part of YouTube is not broken, but let me just tell you, my views have been very down. Maybe you guys don't like me anymore. I don't know what happened. But if you're watching this video, thank you. I appreciate you still supporting my videos. If you're wondering what's on my lips, it is Siren by Lime Crime, and this lipstick is glowing to the goddamn gods, and I love it. I'm obsessed. This is the first time I've worn it, and I like literally think it's the best liquid lipstick ever, and I'm literally so obsessed with this. Siren, go get your girl some lipstick. Okay. Moving on, this video is sponsored by me and my subscription box. If you guys have not got the subscription box, literally today is the last day to get it. After that, you will not be able to get the subscription box. It will be no more. The next one is going to be a Halloween themed box. It comes in October. These boxes only ship every other month. They're cruelty-free, vegan. They're $29.99 USD. They ship worldwide, and 4 to 5 full-size items come in the box. It's a lifestyle box. So you can get all kinds of good stuff. If you want to know what was in this box, the first one that came out, go to my Instagram and I have a picture of everything that came in there. We also included a Lime Crime liquid lipstick in that box, and a signed copy of my book, along with a lot of other really great things. So everyone was really happy with it, and I was really excited. I will leave a link down below. Don't forget, it's the last day, so if you want to get it, be sure to jump on that train. Okay. Let's start with this story time. I was like really excited until I just realized what this video was about, which is how my ex killed my cat. So that's basically, this is the story time about how my ex-boyfriend killed my cat. And when I say cat, this was like a baby kitten that I had rescued and found, and it just like literally breaks my heart even like thinking about it. So let me just give you guys a little bit of background on my ex. He was a drug addict, and a very like secretive one at that, because I did not know that he was on drugs. He was on like hardcore drugs. Not like, okay, let me take that back. Not hardcore like heroin or anything, but he was on like really bad like painkillers. What are like the really bad, like Oxycontin? That's what he was on. Oxycontin and like all kinds of like other like pain pills and narcotics and just like all kinds of stuff. I didn't know it at the time. I found this out later, but he was a model and he was extremely good looking. And at the time that we were together, he like went downhill. I don't know if it was me or what, but he had a drug problem. And like I said, I had no idea about it until the very end when we ended up breaking up. That's like what caused our breakup, was his drug problem. And it also caused him to end up killing my baby kitten that I had rescued, and I will tell you how that happened. Like, this was in my old house. I don't know if you guys remember, but it was like my haunted house that I used to live in. I have like whole story times about all my haunted house story times on this channel, so feel free to like search that if you are into that kind of thing. But we had a back house, and in the back house we had like our own air conditioning, and it was like this big room, basically like a big ass bedroom, and we had been living in there. And it was the first day that I had rescued this kitten. It was in our neighborhood, and like I guess the mom had like abandoned this one kitten, and it was just like meowing and meowing, and it was so tiny, like so tiny that we had to bottle feed it. And everyone in the neighborhood was like, can anybody like take in this kitten? And of course me, I was like, oh my God, yes, like I would love to. Like, this is so sad. The mom literally just like left it to die, and it was just heartbreaking. I didn't know if the cat was sick or like how much medical attention it needed, or if it was malnourished. So I took it to the vet and told them, you know, I want to make sure this cat is okay. I just rescued it. The mother had abandoned it, and it was like really tiny, and they were like, no problem. And so the vet actually kept it there for a few days to make sure it was like healthy enough to go home with us. You know, made sure to like feed it properly and keep it warm and all these different things. As you guys know, like vet bills are not cheap, and that the kitten had to like stay there overnight a few nights. And so I was very invested in this poor cat. It had become part of my family and I like fell in love with it right away. I don't want to say what we named it because if I call it by its name, I feel like I'll start crying, and I just did this makeup, girl. Not want to ruin it. But by the time the vet calls me a few days later, they're like, the cat is like well enough to go home with you, but you need to make sure to like keep it warm, keep it on, like I had to get one of those, you know how like plants have like a heat pad thing that you could put underneath it? I don't know what it's called, but anyway, I needed to use this for the kitten because it was so small and the mom was not there to like, you know, keep it warm or whatever. And so I specifically told my boyfriend the night that we brought the cat home, I said, listen, I just got I'm bringing the cat home from the vet. The vet said it's really important that we keep the cat warm and, you know, bottle feed it every certain amount of hours. So he knew that, and the problem is that my boyfriend liked to sleep with the air conditioner on, and we couldn't do that with the kitten in our room. So I specifically told him, like, we can't have the air on. You know, if you need to, you can open the windows. It wasn't like 100 degrees to where we like needed the air on or we couldn't sleep because it was so hot and we were sweating. Like it was fine. But he, like I said, he liked to keep the room cold. So I told him you can't do that until the cat is better and like is well enough to where we don't have to worry about that. But like whatever you do, don't turn the air. He's like, oh, don't worry. Like I definitely won't turn the air on. So I'm like, okay, good. He also knew that like I had gone and like done all these things to make sure that the cat was like being like taken care of properly. I went and got the little heating pad for the cat to sleep on, and like got special like blankets and all these different things for the cat, like to have this little area to like, you know, make sure that he was okay to be able to like get better or whatever, you know, until he was well enough and like strong enough. Because like I said, the cat had been abandoned and was like, you know, not doing very well. And so we were trying to like nurse it back to health and get the cat healthy. My boyfriend knew this. I literally spent like every day with the cat, like making sure that it was okay. Like I literally went to the vet to like check on him and like all these different things. And my boyfriend knew this, right? Well, the first night that we brought the cat home, I got him all ready, put him on the little heat pad with his blankets and a special thing, reminded my boyfriend, we can't have the air on. He's like, I know. So I go to sleep, and you guys, I'm a pretty heavy sleeper. So if my boyfriend were to get up in the middle of the night and turn the fucking air on, I wouldn't wake up from that. I would sleep through it because I'm a heavy sleeper. So we fell asleep that night, and guess what my boyfriend did? I call him my boyfriend. He's my ex-boyfriend. He turned the air on when I specifically told him so many times how important it was that the cat is warm and the air is not on in that room, because if the air is on in that room for a certain amount of time, it gets cold in that room, and the cat can't get cold. Well, I woke up the next morning. I walked over. The first thing I did was walk over to check on my cat. Realized that the fucking air was on. Freaked out. Walked over there just like dreading every moment to like see if the cat was okay. And I went over to the cat and I knew it was dead. I just knew it. I had like a gut feeling, and then I looked and I just saw a rigid cat that was like completely not, my cat was dead. I flipped out. So I immediately started crying and screaming. My boyfriend still was sleeping at the time. I like woke him up. I was shaking him. I was like, I can't fucking believe that you did this. You killed my cat. You killed my cat. Why did you turn the air on? I told you not to turn the air on. And he gets up and he's like, I'm sorry. It was so hot. I'm sorry. Honestly, you guys, like I don't think I've ever been like so disappointed and like upset and like sickened by like a human. Like he literally killed my cat because he was hot and wanted to turn the air on. And he killed my cat that like I literally spent so much time trying to like nurse back to health and be healthy and like rescue, you know? It made me feel like such a shitty human being. I was so upset. I blamed myself that I didn't wake up from like the air being turned on, you know, all these different things. But like I look back now and I'm like, it was definitely like his drug addiction, because when you're like on drugs, at least for him, might not be the same for everyone, but at least for him, like all he cared about was himself and like his drug use, you know, like he didn't really care about other people, obviously, let alone like animals. And like he had a dog, so he likes animals, but he just didn't even care. And he probably knew that like that would probably kill the cat and just didn't even care. Because I told him, you can't turn the air on or it will kill the cat. Like the cat needs to stay warm. It's very important for this cat to survive. And he turned it on anyways because he was fucking hot. I literally wanted to kill him. But I have to be careful what I say on here because I don't want people to put me in a loony bin because I say I want to kill someone. I don't want to kill anyone. At the time, I did want to kill him, but I didn't. We didn't talk for like a really long time, and after that he ended up like moving into the main part of the house because I couldn't even look at him. It was too hard for me to bury the kitten, so I made him do it. And we ended up like having a little like funeral for the cat and buried him in my backyard. And yeah, it was really, really sad and like really fucked up. And honestly, like I don't think I'll ever be able to forgive him because he knowingly did something that he knew could have killed my kitten and then did it. My ex killed my cat. I don't want people to think it was like an accident that he did it because it wasn't an accident that he accidentally killed my cat. He did it knowing that he could have killed my cat and just didn't care, you know? So it was just really fucked up and like made me really sad, and it like makes me really sad just to think about it. But I know that that cat is in kitty heaven and one day I'll be able to see him again. But anyway, yeah, really fucked up. But that's the story of how my ex killed my cat. Drugs are bad, kids. Don't do drugs. Anyway, that's the end of my story. I know that you guys probably didn't enjoy it and it probably made you feel really shitty hearing that type of story, but it was a story I wanted to tell you. So anyway, if you guys have any ideas for future videos that you guys want to see me do on this channel, please let me know down in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to go subscribe for my subscription box. The link is down below in the description, so be sure to click on it. There's only one day left to get your box. Thank you guys again so much for watching this video. I'm sending you all my love and all my positive energy, and I hope to see you in my next video. Mwah!